the wind blow, watch the sun rise. Run in the shadows, damn your love, damn your life. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise. Run in the shadows, damn your love, damn your life. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying words never break the chain. And if you don't love me now,
Thank you very much. Yeah, sax. Jim Junick on the keyboards. Simon Thorpe on the bass. And Dave Clark. Thank you very much. Yeah, sax. Jim Junick on the keyboards.
Hi, Max here, just giving you a roundup from Aldershot on the 22nd of June. It was a very hot day and a very long day, as it was an I factor with 11 formulas, with not just me racing from Team 152 but also with Charlie, so it was very stressful trying to get both cars ready. For the first one for me, started from the red grade all day, had good starts in actually all three races and had a good start. Getting up quite well I was, but it was a bit of a scramble, come through turn 3 and 4, I braked, the car behind couldn't have done anything, I got caught and just slid into the wall, but no damage luckily, except from a little bit of the bumper just ripped. Managed to get back up to a 12th, but still weren't ideal. Second one had an amazing start, was on the blues within the first lap, so going really well on the first lap. I managed to bring up to a 4th, going through by myself, so really chuffed with that. Going into the final, I was pretty confident, But the annoying thing was I just didn't make the right moves, got stuck behind a few cars, couldn't find the gaps, and only managed to get in 8th. But in the end, I think we were all very hot. I'm quite glad that me and Charlie both had a great day. So in all, it was good. Thanks for watching as always. Please like and subscribe.
So we've had Aldershot where both boys were racing, and unfortunately Charlie's still a little bit camera shy, so he's just asked if I'll tell you all how his day went. But it's about Charlie's 9th meeting, and after a great start on his first ever meeting, he had a few crashes and lost a bit of confidence. So but this week he was absolutely on it from the start, and in the first race he got a 5th, which equals his best ever result. So he's absolutely over the moon with that, and see him punch in the air as he come over the line and out into the pits just makes all the hours in the garage and the up and down the country and the all hundreds of miles worthwhile just to see that big smile. But so he went out in the second race with enthusiasm and couldn't wait to get going. Was running in 5th again, but unfortunately as he was lapping a back marker, on the last corner they got held up and the pods got stuck together, ended up in a DNF from about sort of well 10 yards from the finish line, unfortunately. Final again, it was going well. I think he was a bit tired, it was a very hot day, bless him, and it wasn't quite as quick as he was in the first 2, but still going well. But then he unfortunately got tangled up with another car, but that was good speed left to let them both rejoin after the other flags at the back, and so finished that one. So a good day for Charlie. So it was a good hot busy day for all of us with both cars. Obviously we had Max running as well and Charlie. You might notice that on the side here there is a pod missing and also a wheel. If anyone sees Sarah around the pits, just ask about the van she hired out to get Charlie's car there, and about measuring it. But as we found out, the car didn't fit in the van, so we had to take it apart to get it there and back, which has led to plenty of ribbon. But there we go. So thanks all again for tuning in and seeing. Hopefully the boys will be back out again soon. Both of them at Northampton on the show for the first time. See you then.